Entrepreneur's Board of Investors is challenging America to pitch the next big idea during a 60-second elevator ride.
Time's up.
How many have you sold so far?
You need 5 million product, I'd take care of that.
What's the inspiration behind it?
Let us decide if we think it's compelling enough.
If the pitch fails,
You choke so easily.
He's breaking the cardinal rule of pitching.
I think this guy's delusional.
Send him down.
Going down.
No!
but if the pitch is successful,
Let's open the doors.
We have to after that.
Welcome to the boardroom.
Boom, motherfucker!
and it's not just up to the judges, Entrepreneur Elevator Pitch lets you, the viewer, get in on the action through crowdfunding.
You got a deal.
Is the next billion-dollar idea on its way up? This is Entrepreneur Elevator Pitch.
Going up. Your 60 seconds begins now. Going up.
Hi, I'm Joe Ledbetter, founder of New Royal Spirits, a craft spirit company with a series of brands infused with cannabis CBD. So, what is cannabis CBD, you ask? Well, it's not THC, the compound that gets you high. CBD has many medicinal qualities. It is used to treat anxiety, depression, chronic pain. It even helps with epilepsy. So there are multiple beverages out there: water, coffee, tea, as well as other products that have cannabis CBD in them. There's not a distilled spirits. That's what I'm bringing to the table. Today, I'm asking for $400,000 for 20% of my company to make this a reality. Thanks so much, and look forward to talking to you.
1. Time's up.
Kind of reminds me of Red Bull and vodka. Like, do you really want to thin your blood and put alcohol in it?
God, that was nerve-wracking. Holy cow.
This has to pass some sort of FDA testing, right? I mean, if they're gonna sell this to the general population, you know, someone has to screen whether or not the combination is safe.
Yeah, I think CBD is pretty safe. I wonder what it tastes like.
I feel like your target audience that would use CBD is someone like myself and Rashad that maybe, we don't drink alcohol, but yet I use CBD oil for ailments, for anxiety.
Why put that in alcohol?
The industry's, you know, exploding, right? This could turn into, you know, a $100, $200 million business pretty quickly if it catches on. I think it's worth hearing more about.
I'd like to open the doors.
Yeah.
All right, let's open the doors.
Welcome to the boardroom.
Yes. Oh my God. I am gonna need some of this. I'm gonna need some of this.
Anyway, I think we have 2 lines of questioning, right? One's in more the marketing realm and one's just in the approval side. Rashad, why don't you?
Yeah, so do you feel like these two are polar opposites of what they're doing? It's kind of like if I was to take a pre-workout to go lift weights, but the pre-workout calmed me down.
So I think what you're asking is, at bars, are people gonna want this product? Is that right? People are looking for ways to incorporate CBD into their lives.
Right.
Making a cocktail with New Royal is another way to do that.
From an athlete standpoint, there's no trace of marijuana or anything that will make you fail a drug test.
Absolutely not. There's 0.03 THC in there, which is completely within the federal limit.
So what's the regulatory process? Explain that. How did you get approved for this?
So you go through a federal TTB, government agency. It's legal in all 50 states. It's a simple process to go through.
It is legal in every state.
Every single state, yeah.
So this is going to be liquor store distribution, though.
Eventually, yes, we'd like to be at bars, but I think retailers, that's where we're going to get most of our hits and marketing dollars wise.
And do you have any distribution currently?
No, we don't. We're looking to launch in 2019. I've done this before. I launched a whiskey company in 2011, so I've got all of those contacts. It tastes great. Would you like to try some?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You gonna try it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
I'll let you watch.
To being funded. Come on. So it's colorless and tasteless. You can't taste the CBD. You're drinking a really good triple distilled wheat vodka, and at the same time getting the benefits of CBD.
Would you consider structuring this deal a little differently? I mean, we've had some experience with the spirits industry, and in some cases have helped companies or helped entrepreneurs meaningfully lower that initial investment. And you sound like a good candidate for that, where we give you some upfront money for marketing, and then you let us work with your distributors to give you terms.
What would that look like?
It might be 75 to 100,000 of upfront capital, and then our promise to back up your shipments and give you the credit.
Line of
with those
credit
shipments.
for manufacturing only.
Right.
Equity-wise, what are you looking for?
I'm all for 10% at 100 grand with financing.
With financing behind it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Yeah. I got funded. This has been a labor of love for quite some time. Looking for funding, looking for that right group of people. These guys are, I think, going to be amazing partners, and I cannot express how excited I am.
Your 60 seconds begins now. Going up.
Hi, my name's Chris.
And I'm Bill.
And together we're Shave Harbor. A number of years ago, I was stationed in Afghanistan, and I had a problem. The Army requires you to shave every day, except getting to the store is a very difficult thing. So what I did was I developed a product that would actually extend the useful life of razor blades. It's a container, as you see, that has a patent-pending cradle and technology behind it that keeps the razor dry between shaves. You close it, a fan runs, it dries, it remains dry. The benefits are obvious. Cost savings for the consumer, and also there's an impact to the landfills. 2 billion of these heads hit those landfills every year. We're really trying to change that. So it's cost saving, it's convenient, and it's gonna hopefully improve the environment.
We are looking for $250,000 for a 20% stake
5,
for design,
3,
tooling,
2,
and marketing.
Time's up.
It looks more like an expensive novelty item.
I'm gonna trust you guys on this because this is clearly not my area of expertise.
And I mean, in the male grooming kind of industry, I feel like there needs to be a richness about it. And I don't see that.
I thought beards were in, by the way, anyways.
They are.
They're making a comeback.
Good point. But they'll be out again at some point.
How do I look? Pretty freaking sexy.
That's not enough money either to design, tool, and market that product. If they would have taken a military approach and sourced it to the military, made it utilitarian,
Yeah.
may have been a good idea, but I'm not feeling it.
No, I'm not either.
Send them down.
Going down.
We focused on R&D and testing. We probably should have focused on the pitch a little more.
We're gonna keep pushing, and we're gonna get there. Practice, practice, practice.
Ready, judges? Let's listen to the next pitch.
Your 60 seconds begins now. Going up.
$108 billion industry, 30 consultants, 95% accuracy rate, 80 degrees. What is wrong with today's school system? Well, students are not getting what they need, and tutoring centers are not effective. My name is Jay Veal, CEO of It's Not Complicated Tutoring, otherwise known as INC. We're a private, prescriptive, and holistic tutoring firm servicing students from 5 years old to doctorate level in STEM subjects, test prep, English reading, writing, and foreign languages. In addition to a communication circle of influence of teachers, counselors, students, consultants, and counselors in order to move the students forward. Right now, we are asking for $500,000 in exchange for 10% equity stake to build a learning platform that is infused with AI and machine learning in order for students to get tutoring and education exactly how they need it according to their learning style. We want to have chat support and gamification as well in order for us to get global reach and scale.
5,
I'm asking you,
4,
will you help us
3,
change education?
2, 1. Time's up.
Education is pivotal. So I'm really interested to see how he kind of monetizes this.
I agree.
I'm blown away that he wants $500,000 though.
Maybe he has something to it.
The only reason I would open the doors, you guys, is to find out if he has a business.
He's hitting all the buzzwords, and it is intriguing that there's this IA gamification,
Yeah.
especially with your background, Lindsay, on 500,000, 5 million. It's a steep valuation.
My foundation focuses on reading and literacy, and education is pivotal. I struggled academically, so I personally would love to hear it, but I don't know if it's more a great conversation or a great business.
We can always open the doors and have a quick conversation and explore where the business is at.
I'm all for higher learning, but I think this guy's delusional, to be honest.
So you want to shut down education? Is that what you're
Well,
saying?
now I feel bad. We have to after that.
All right, let's open the doors.
Welcome to the boardroom.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Jay, how are you doing?
Hey.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Proud to be here.
Tell me where you're at right now. Do you actually have a working business?
I do have a working business in terms of the tutoring landscape. We do not have an actual physical platform that's built. That's why I'm here today to get funding for that particular platform. But I do have a wireframe and a draw out of how the databases would look like and how the system would kind of be built out.
You currently have a tutoring business.
Yes.
And now what you want to do is you want to automate it. You want to create a system around it.
Correct. So physically we have about 35 consultants nationwide. Our home base is in Dallas-Fort Worth area, so we have 25 consultants there. We're the only organization that actually tutors from first grade to the PhD doctorate level.
How much revenue did you do last year?
We did about $140,000.
Curious, what's the inspiration behind it?
I have a background in IT and tech, worked at Microsoft and other companies for several years. And from that platform, I went to education. So my inspiration at this point was to change the educational landscape in tutoring. And I have a passion for students, and I can't go seeing them fail and not do good. So here I am. So you can kind of just look at what my thinking looks like.
My ultimate question is, you know, what's truly proprietary here?
The AI and the process is actually proprietary in terms of how we do it and how we're going to get these students to learn. You have general learning management systems that take in information and produce content, but you do not have a system, which I would have in this case, to build that particular AI interface and have information come in to learn the student, and for them to log in and get the content is what would be proprietary for us.
I think I've heard enough.
I think I would want to pass, to be honest.
I feel the same way. I think it's a great concept. It's obviously a great cause. I don't think you're ready to take in $500,000.
I'm out, but I would develop this into a true system and then decide, do I want to build a business on the system, or do I want to take my system and license it to the big players, therefore protecting yourself, even getting a patent for it or a pending?
I agree.
I invest as you as a person in the cause, and even my time. You can give me a call. I would love to chop it up with you.
I would definitely appreciate your mentorship, and it would be awesome to be able to get feedback from you guys and be able to take it to the next level.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's not complicated, baby.
I will continue to build out this particular learning management system. I do want to get it to market and get great mentorship from them. That's what the future holds. A lot of growth.
Your 60 seconds begins now. Going up.
We all know women love their handbags, and they're willing to spend on them too. In the US alone, it's a $9.3 billion market. Yet, a handbag only holds your keys, phone, and wallet. It's actually missing the #1 life essential, water. And hydration affects every aspect of your health, yet none of us are drinking enough water each day. Why? Because staying hydrated isn't convenient. We're Smith & Star, a direct-to-consumer lifestyle brand focused on helping women hydrate in style. So ditch that clunky, always spilling water bottle and say hello to the Conway, the first ever hydration handbag. It holds a collapsible water bottle in the front pocket and a tube that funnels up the strap. So all you have to do is unzip and sip. It's that easy. So we're here asking for $250,000 for 10% equity in our company so that we can take the Conway from just not a San Francisco staple, but a nationwide movement to live hydrated. So, are you thirsty?
Time's up.
There's a big market for the backpacks.
The Camelback?
I think we got to ask the purse expert for.
I need to hear more. I need to hear a few things.
Yeah.
But would girls wear that?
That's
With young girls,
That's the
especially.
question I
It's
have
like
is will they
fancy
cross over from a designer bag?
That's where I'm torn. Would I wear that to the gym? Possibly. Would I wear that in everyday life? No.
You're curious enough to...
I am. Shall we open the doors?
I think we should open the doors.
All right, let's open the doors.
Welcome to the boardroom.
That's the best. Makes my job worthwhile.
Welcome.
Thank
you very much.
We get gifts.
You guys might be thirsty, we figured.
Yeah, nice.
I am thirsty.
Yeah.
How many have you sold so far?
So we've only been selling for just exactly a year, and we're out about $65,000 of sales.
Okay.
A little over 600 bags.
What's the price point?
Between $95 and $85 for our initial line. However, we have samples and a product roadmap that has a more accessible price point, around $59 to $65. that would probably be a nylon version.
And then what was your margin off that?
Our margin is 75%.
How much do you want for marketing out of the total?
100,000.
100 and then 150 for
That'd be
inventory?
all digital, I assume, right? 'Cause
Yes,
you're-
all digital.
What is your online presence?
Facebook and Instagram.
How many followers?
We have about 10,000 followers.
I don't think I would carry this, to be honest. I feel like it's functional, but not as fashionable.
I agree with you, Lindsay. I think that the fashion one, you're kind of trying to get someone who might be spending several $100s on a fashion bag. But the athleisure version, the canvas or whatever
Nylon.
material, nylon that
Yeah.
you're going to put together, that I could see.
I'm gonna pass unless someone's gonna talk me out of it.
No, I think there's a lot of different ways to support you, though.
I'd be interested to see how this does on a crowdfunding site.
One of the cool things is we do have relationships through Entrepreneur to feature you for crowdfunding, which can show that traction. Also, one of the strategies I would use is use influencers so that you could give sign bags and you could build not only your following, great interest, but I think investors would line up if that's a successful campaign.
Great. Thank you guys very much for having us.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
See you again.
Thank you. I think they might not have exactly understood our target audience, which is definitely this active girl on the go. She wants to be fashionable, but also really likes function.
To support any of these entrepreneurs through crowdfunding, go to entrepreneur.com/elevator pitch. Coming up on the next Entrepreneur Elevator Pitch.
What do you think? Presidential?
This is what I had here.
That's how we roll.
Whoa, what's he doing? This is crazy.
Once you go hard, you'll never go soft.
To apply for season 3, go to entrepreneur.com/elevator pitch.